Welcome back. Welcome back, Dr. Heba.
Welcome back, Dr. Amani. I'd like to wait just for a few minutes because that's the time for wrapping up. I just have 2 slides, or maybe 1 slide. Yes, slide number 29 and 30.
You have to wait for 5 minutes at most because some of the attendees are to be here.
Yes. Okay, I think okay to start.
Okay, go ahead, the floor is yours.
Have I shared the screen or not?
Yes, it's already shared, but it's not moving.
So you see the slide. Okay, we are back. And for the rest of the session, or just these 2 slides, you can say it's time to check your understanding. The question is, how effective is Socratic seminar? We said we will use it to develop reading comprehension. What else? So just tell me the other skills that can be developed through a Socratic seminar. It's not difficult, by the way. If you have kept a track of the session from the very beginning, you can say it very easily. Chat, critical thinking, perfect. I'd like to say, Ms. Shaima, that it's mainly for critical thinking. It's a critical thinking strategy, but it can develop other skills. What's more, sharing opinions, it's part of critical thinking, Ms. Nahed. Okay, more responses. Ask and answering, one of the skills of critical thinking. Okay. So, how is it effective, or what does it develop? Reading comprehension, that we said, critical thinking, deep learning, and we mean by deep learning, it's something higher than critical thinking. So you can say It guarantees depth of knowledge, the higher order thinking skills, and also the creativity, the problem solving, the decision making. So this is deep learning. Oral communication, it's speaking and listening, but it's more than that. We say oral communication, and I haven't said listening and speaking, because when we say the listening skill, you speak about listening mostly to the model English of native speakers. But oral communication means you listen and speak to a person at your own level, and you are able to interact and you negotiate meaning and communicate successfully. This is oral communication. Collaboration, of course, because the students work together. Respect, and we said respect is one of the rules. If you agree or disagree with me, respect me. Ownership of learning. This is very important. Students feel they are self-directed, they are autonomous, they generate the ideas, they explain for themselves, for each other, they work for themselves. This is called ownership. The last question for today, and it's very easy. What are the procedures? Can you put this session into steps? How can you use Socratic seminars for flipping reading? I think this will be a speaking task. I need somebody to speak and tell me what are the steps that we followed from beginning to end. Give you a minute to read, discuss, share. Very concise, perfect, but I need more details.
May I share?
Okay, number one.
Okay, the teacher asks the student to read a text or a book, or give them a task of reading comprehension passage. Okay, then
Yes.
they together at home try to understand this, get all the information from, get the important vocabulary and important knowledge. Okay, and the things
Okay.
they want to ask the teacher about. Then they come to class. The teacher asks them to do some tasks like discussions, like circles, inner circles where they are the speakers.
Wait, Dr. Amani, please. Before they come to class, they read, they watch the video, and
Yes,
there are two tasks before coming to class. Who remembers? There are other two tasks.
they get the
So,
information. Yes, Miss Shaima
okay,
Fathi. Miss Shaima Fathi wants to share.
Yes, peace be upon you.
okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Ms. Shaima.
Hello, peace be upon you. I think
Okay, go ahead.
I think you said that we send an email or two people send each other
Perfect.
an email. Yes, asking questions according to Bloom's taxonomy, and they
Perfect.
yeah, and they answer each other, and they send their answers to the teacher.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah. I think this is what I remember
Okay.
before going to class.
Okay. Read the text. Watch the video. Ask and answer question. The Socratic seminar. Between the emails and the Socratic seminar, there is one task missing. Sorry. Okay.
But I want to ask a question, please. I want to ask a question, Dr. Hiba.
Could you please wait for the question till we end the procedures, please? So, Dr. Amani said we do the seminar. What's after the seminar?
After the seminar, students, there is an observer who observes the students where they discuss and share ideas. Okay, After the observations, there is the reflection and feedback.
Okay, perfect. So let me do it another way. Make a video. In the video, you will present a questioning strategy based on Bloom's taxonomy. Students exchange emails asking and answering questions. Students respond to the discussion question via comments and replies. For number 3, the discussion question is the opening question for the seminar. So it seems like a rehearsal. They know the main question before coming to class. They know they will discuss this question to make it easier. Students participate in a Socratic seminar. They start with the discussion question in number 3, and then they practice reflective writing on the seminar. Okay, that's the whole thing. I know there is a lot of rules. It was a bit hard, but I think you'll find it very constructive when you put it into practice. It's time for questions and answers. Ms. Shayma. Ms. Shayma was about to ask a question.
Yes. Yes. I wanted to ask about teaching students to, the Bloom's taxonomy levels, and how to learn them that, or I mean, it's a step to learn them how to ask according to Bloom's taxonomy. This is right?
Well, yes. If you go to slide, I don't like to go back. There is something, I will write it in the chat box. It's question starters. You can search for this on the internet for Bloom's taxonomy. The question starters like, can you give me an example of, and they will complete. Can you compare and contrast? What's your opinion on? What would you do if? So these are the starters, and they will complete this starter with information from the text. So it's not difficult.
Okay.
Another word for it, it's called the question stems. So it's a question starters or question stems. They are available on the internet, but unfortunately, because you cannot find a list that fits one PowerPoint slide, and it will take more time. Okay.
Of course, this strategy is designed for higher level students. It's not for
you can say it fits for secondary
stage.
Yes, but I'd like to say that because they will use reflection in writing, and when you tell them, for example, you can write and they don't care about writing mechanisms, they will produce a big response. And also, before the seminar, they get ready in different ways. The problem is the motivation more than the low level. Okay, any other questions? I think everybody's okay.
Yes, Dr. Heba, please, could you write your email?
Okay, just a minute.
And could you suggest some resources to read more about this topic, which is reading in flipped classroom?
This is my email. That's it. Okay, are there any other questions?
Yes, could you suggest for us some resources to read more about reading in the flipped classroom?
I'd like to say, if you speak about this strategy in particular, it was my own suggestion to use it for flipping. Maybe you will find some research on it, maybe not, I don't know. I mean that I suggested to use Socratic seminars for flipping. Socratic seminars, you can find it as an independent strategy for critical thinking.
Okay, so I'm going to search
get
about
it?
Socratic seminars in the flipped classroom. You mean this?
No, you can find the Socratic seminars without flipping. Socratic seminar is a strategy based on pre-planning by the students. And this is, yes, so students must come to class ready. Then I included flipping classroom for it. But if there are resources for using Socratic seminars and flipping together, honestly, I don't know.
Oh, yes. You
Yes,
mean that Socratic classroom or Socratic seminars, we can apply it online and offline. So this is a strategy in itself. It is not
you can, for example, you can teach the reading text in one day and you teach them how to ask a question in one lesson, and then come the next day and practice the Socratic seminar. So it's not related only to making a video. This is my own adaptation.
Is it really okay? Can I apply this strategy to the other skills, like for example, speaking?
It develops reading and speaking and critical thinking.
Yes, so I think it's
it's perfect for speaking, because speaking is more constructive when it's focused on a certain idea. So I like integration of skills, by the way.
So I'm going to search about Socratic seminar strategy in itself.
Only you can read about flipped alone and Socratic alone. Use Socratic online or offline.
Okay, that's
maybe it will be more effective if you do it face to face, even the reading text.
Yes, and
because
I think it's applicable
in face to face, you will make sure that they have become able to design the questions.
And I think it's applicable to writing skills, to writing, if they speak about the topic before they are going to write. So this gives them like brainstorming and about the ideas and about the vocab, and so it's related to reading, speaking, and writing.
You can transform the reflective journal into argumentative essay in the end.
Yes. Okay. By the way, thank you very much for this session, and I subscribe to your channel. And are you going to upload this video on your channels?
It will be uploaded on the Relo Azhar. Maybe I will transform it to my channel, but mainly it will be on the Relo Azhar platform.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Heba.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for your time. Hope to meet you again on another session.
Okay, thank you, everybody, and thanks for coming today. Thanks, Dr. Heba. Really, really informative session, and we all admired your way of presentation, your slides, and everything. Thanks for everything, Dr. Heba.
Thank you, and see you later. Have a nice evening.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye.